someone like me, I'd say I'm settled and pretty calm. I don't storm in the storm. If not me, then someone like me that knows what to do and how to take care of you. But most of all, that deserves you. The sweetest red cheese I'd ever seen. You stand beside me in every dream. Angel goddess, you cover them all. Say, what can I do to get you to fall for someone like me?
Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and today I'm going to be sharing with you what sold over the weekend in my Poshmark closet. I will talk a little bit about how I shipped them. I'm not going to actually pack them in this video for time's sakes. However, I will take a little time and go over each item and tell you, like, if I pick it up again and what I think of it and some tips as we go along. So it'll be a little different, but I think different's good and fun, and I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the clips from my backyard birding. So yeah, I just love having birds surrounding me and I created a bird paradise, so I love to just add clips of that nature, because nature is very healing, and so I hope that it's just inspiring and just relaxing. I hope you're able to just you know, enjoy that moment for yourself, especially you moms out there. I know it's hard, and so take that minute, just close your eyes and enjoy it. Don't just fast forward, but allow yourself to just have a moment of peace, meditation. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I want to share that sold would be these pair of sandals. So these are some suede navy sandals by the brand Yokono, and I would definitely pick these up again. If I were thrifting today, I would purchase them if they were under $10. They I just realized I did not write. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so they sorry, they sold for $24. So see, this is why I'm saying I would purchase them again. $24, and my earnings were $17. I have notes right here in case you're wondering. Can't keep it all in my head anymore. So my earnings were $17. I paid $2, and my profit was $15. So I did say I would buy them if they were under 10. I would. I know I'd only paid $2 because I thrifted them at a sale, which is a tip I want to talk about. Again, I have a lot of new subscribers, and thank you so much. And I know you have a lot of questions, and I love having you ask me questions in the comments. It helps me direct my information so I can help you best as you're the ones watching. So I'll kind of answer the questions as I go throughout my videos, and one of those questions is about, like, you know, what to buy, what to look for, how to start thrifting. And when I talk about, like, cost of goods being $2, this is like in the beginning. I was really I don't know the word, because I feel really blessed that I was able to find local thrift stores that were having, like, clearance sales. Everything in the store was $1, and you know, there's like other places that have $2 sales. So you have to, like, ask, and you have to look and search. That's why I call it thrift for treasure. You have to search for those treasures, but they are out there. I promise you. I've got so much inventory that I purchased for $1 and $2, and so I don't do that as often anymore, because then my inventory grew substantially. And you know, right now I have an inventory of about 800 pieces in my POSHMARK closet, and so it's a lot to manage, and I am actually clearing out my inventory, and I myself am slashing prices. So if something seems low, yeah, it probably is. I need to move stuff. I want things to not be stale. I want to rotate in and out faster than I have been, because now I'm in this business for about over a year, and this is where I'm at. So you're not where I'm at, you're just getting started. So take away from that, try to get your cost of goods as low as possible, because they have more margin to give a customer a better deal, and then you get also more profit. Okay, so these will be moving along to either, I have it a little different this time. I'm not gonna say where each item's going, but if you're curious, I have one item going to California. I have two going to sunny Florida. And I have one going to Georgia, one to Delaware, one to Washington, and one to North Carolina. So that's where these items are headed. So let's go ahead and look at the next item. Okay, let me stop. If I were packing and wrapping the shoes, I do use, because I'm getting a lot of questions about the supplies. So I use what is called, it's just packing paper. I might call it craft paper, but it's packing, just literal packing paper when you move. So I get it off of Amazon, and I just get packing paper, and then I would wrap each shoe, since it's suede and leather, and I wouldn't want it to rub or anything. It also has espadrille fiber. So I would wrap each of them, and then I'd put them in either a shoe box, and again, I get those from the United States Postal Service. So if you go to the post office, sometimes you'll look, they do have boxes, and if they don't, I will order them at their website, and you get them free. They ship them to your house. So I would get a shoe box, or if it fits, which I most likely would do with those, is use a 1092 box, and the number's right here. Shoe box will say shoe box. So you look right here, it's very hard to find at the beginning, I know, and it'll say 1092. Okay, that's the box I use the most. So a lot of time, every time I go to the post office to ship, I make sure I scan and see if they have these or any of the boxes I like, and I will take a few, and so I don't have to order them. So that's a good tip to take away as well. Okay, so that's how I ship these sandals. So the next item that sold were these leggings, and these were a find that I just thought would fly out of my closet, but they did not. They have been up and down and relisted, and they were retailed at $88. It's a great brand, Neana Soul. For summer, you know, I got them months ago. They finally sold, and they did sell well. I mean, you know, I was happy with the sale price. Again, I had to relist. That is another tip. Definitely be relisting your items that have become stale. And so, let's see. Leggings sold for $27. My earnings were $19. I paid $9. My profit was $10. I would probably think really hard about picking these up again. They'd have to be really cheap. Really, really great deal for this, because I don't feel it was a good enough profit. So anyway, that's just my takeaway on that one. And it could be just me. And it could be just that style. Who knows? I don't know. You let me know in the comments if you sell that brand. Okay. The next item that sold was this dress right here, which I got this dress and I thought it was just, it reminded me, it's vintage. Yeah, it just looks so vintage with the bow. Like, I don't know what era, right? But it's like this watercolor print. I do think it's gorgeous. I picked it up before Easter, thinking, you know, somebody was gonna buy this for Easter from Mother's Day. No. Finally did sell, because I was definitely slashing prices, and it sold for $20. My earnings were $16. I paid $1 at a thrift store sale, and let's see, and so my profit was $15. But I don't know, y'all. I really wanted to sell vintage, and I just, you know, you'll see if you're on this journey, I feel like you don't necessarily get to pick what you sell. That's just my experience, is what it's been. So I really wanted to do vintage, and I do pick up some, but it sits, and I'm showing you another one that sold. And this is an item I was absolutely about to donate. I'm going through all of my inventory right now, and I'm slashing prices, or if it's something that maybe had a flaw or a stain or too much wear, I'm just donating it back to the community, to my savers or wherever. And I was gonna donate this, and then it sold like right when I pulled it out, and I was like, okay, that's even better. And it was this sago, I guess, or sage harbor. But the thing is, it's 100% wool. And I mean, I just don't know. I thought, again, y'all, I think it's the style. I believe, one thing you look for is always fabric content, quality. But the other thing is look at style, because at the beginning, I didn't know how much that meant to pay attention to the style, and it definitely is important. This one, again, I was about to donate, and it did sell for it sold for $25, and my earnings were $17. I paid $2, so my profit was $15. I'm like, okay, thank you. So patience, I guess, made me. Then I was like, I finally made the decision for all these items, and then now this sells. It makes me second guess my decision. So I don't know. Okay, on to the next item that sold would be the cutest pajama top. Kate Spade, lipstick, bows, roses, so cute. Oh gosh, it's just, let me show you how precious this is. So it's just the top, did not have the bottom, but I listed it and it did sell for $25. My earnings were $17, I paid $2, so my profit was $15, and I'm very grateful, and I'm happy that this little beauty is going to be going to someone's house to be used and worn, because it's so precious. Okay, speaking of precious, I want to say OMG, UMG, new with tags. So it was retail, let's see, the retail was $39, $38. It was on sale for $20 with the tag. I paid $2. So it sold for $29, but it took a long time. Again, this is another one I was about to pull. I didn't know why. This is beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it. Look at the sleeves. Like, I just thought it was such the free people vibe. And I mean, to me, I got this brand. I can't tell you how many times when I'm thrifting and I see something and I think it's free people, it's like, oh, it's almost like OMG. And I don't know. I don't get it. But the fact that this one sold for $29, I might have to think twice now. My earnings were $21. Like I said, I paid $2. So my profit was $19. If I didn't say that, if I did, I'm sorry. But I'm so happy it sold. So I just want more room for new, fresh inventory. Speaking of new, fresh inventory, I saved the best for last, y'all. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. I have a lot to talk about with this baby. Look at this dress. I just got it. This was the very, very last item that I thrifted. So if you're new here, I thrift, let me show you the label. TULAROSA. And the sequins and the chiffon and the ruffles. I just got this dress, the very last item I've thrifted. So I go thrifting every Tuesday, and on Wednesday I film a big haul. So subscribe if you like that, because I'm going thrifting. Today's Monday. When I do my ship pack with me, I'm going to go ship from the weekend, but then I go thrifting all day tomorrow on Tuesdays for senior discount. And then I say getting old has its perks when you're a thrifter. So then so then Wednesday I film a big haul, and I have all this stuff to share. So I just shared this, and I got an offer in. Let's see, I got an offer on this for $68, and I said yeah, because I want to rotate, you know, my goal is as in and out. So I said yes. So we negotiated. She offered me 68. I said yes. My earnings were 55. I paid $10 with my discount, and my profit was 45. So one dress, $45 profit. So I paid less for this dress than I paid for many dresses. So anyway, yeah, this is a treasure. This is my thrifted treasure, I have to say. So anyway, this is a gorgeous, beautiful dress. I couldn't even find like any little sequins messed up, so I just disclosed that. I mean, there might be. I checked it, but I think it's like perfect. So beautiful, beautiful dress that sold, that I'm super excited for it. And I'm telling you, this is my first time finding TULAROSA, and now I cannot wait to go thrifting tomorrow and look for another TULAROSA dress, and maybe I'll be in the next haul. Make sure to subscribe so you'll find out. I'm gonna share some clips of this morning. I was having my coffee, and I sit by my window where my birds are in the trees, and I'm gonna show you all that. And these little squirrels, and I just want to talk about them for a minute because they're pretty special. So there's these squirrels over here. Like, now I don't know where they are, but I'm from Louisiana, and we have the regular park squirrels, I call them, the red ones. So these are black. So they're black, and they're like ombre because the back of them is like this lighter color, and sometimes the older ones, they're gray, and when they're babies, I think they're all black. So, and they have a little bit, little tail. They have babies. They're called rock squirrels, or OCK. So you look it up in the hill country of Texas. This is where I live, out of north of Austin. So in the hill country, that's where they live, and we have so many, and they have babies. And so I have a few of the rock squirrels, and one of them, I know what happened, but his tail is missing. I'm gonna have a little clip of him in a minute, but it just reminded me as I was watching him the other day. I don't know if it's he or she, but he scurried off, and I thought, he doesn't have, he's always here. I was like, he doesn't have his little tail, and I don't know what happened, but it reminds me of that story of when, if you don't know, I had Tears of Treasures, which I did healing from abortion work. So anyway, any type of suffering, grief, where you're just struggling and you're suffering, you're in that cocoon, or not cocoon, but like because cocoon to me is so safe and protected, but you're in a trap. Like that squirrel, he might have been in a trap, or maybe an animal got him. But the only way to get away was to lose part of his tail. But he's still thriving and eating and playing and running around. He just doesn't have all of his tail. And so, when we go through things in life, we may lose part of ourselves, or lose part of our physical, or, but we're going to keep on living, and it's all a matter of what we decide to do. But yeah, sometimes that pain and that sorrow, but we have to let it go. Like you have to let go of that tail and just keep on, keep on going and keep on staying strong. I had my first tattoo from my abortion, and then I had this one through another very difficult time in my life. Stay strong. So if you're going through something right now, and I don't know how I felt led to share this, maybe it is for you. So I'm going to leave you with that inspiration, that whatever you're going through, stay strong. This storm will soon pass. There will be rainbows again. Life will go on. You will be stronger. And I know that. I'm living testimony and hope for that. I just want to give you some hope today. If you are downhearted, or you're struggling and things seem like it's just rough and it's one thing after the other, you're not alone. You're not alone. We may not have all the same problems, but we all have problems the same. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you with some clips from my yard, and I hope you will enjoy, and sending you all peace, love, and joy.
Don't be a stranger in the night. Take a chance for some romance. Don't cover your eyes. Willow trees know you better than anyone else. It's time you let your guard down for someone like me. I'd say I'm settled and pretty calm. I don't storm in the storm. If not me, then someone like me that knows what to do and how to take care of you.